hot blood, aren't you?
Thank you. Just need someone who will kill him.
Why will they do that?
Because they hate him.
And yet that has not been enough to make it happen.
That was the lovely Elle Fanning channeling Catherine the Great, Hulu's new series, The Great, which is getting all kinds of great reviews. And she's doing... Welcome, Elle. How are you?
I am good. Hey, guys. This is so fun.
Congratulations on the new show. Like I just said, it's getting all kinds of great reviews. But, I mean, you've been doing solid work for years now. So congrats on just a heck of a run. How have you been holding up during this quarantine?
You know, doing good. It's a lot of family time for me. I'm with my mom, my grandmother, and my sister. So we're all in one house together. I feel like it's funny. I feel like I'm going back to like my childhood days. I'm like in my old room with like my wallpaper and my dolls, and yeah, my sister's here. So it's actually, it's nice for us. Lots of cooking and, you know, TV.
Oh, Elle, I'm jealous of that. That sounds so incredible to be at home, very cocoony. What would you like to tell your younger self if you could go back to that old time in your bedroom, knowing what you know now?
Oh my gosh. I'd probably tell her not to worry so much. I think I was like, just like all through school, maybe, and I still am like a worrier. I get very nervous, but I'd probably be like, you know what, just chill out. It's okay, chill out.
Nice. Yeah. I'm with you on the worrying right there too. And you recently celebrated your 22nd birthday, right? This last month?
I did, yeah, 22, yeah, in quarantine birthday. So
nice.
Inside.
So,
yeah.
There, did you a little house party? I'm assuming, obviously.
Definitely. I had a house party. We ordered in Chinese food. That's what I really wanted. So we got that. My mom had a cake. I don't know how, it was like a surprise, but she got it made from a bakery that they're still open. And it was a strawberry shortcake, and she had a mask on. I posted it on my Instagram, but yeah, strawberry shortcake's like my favorite kind of little, I had my hair pink for a while during quarantine. It's washed out, but so I was going through kind of that phase. So she got that.
Elle, I can't believe 22. And to Mario's point at the beginning, when you think back of all you've already accomplished in your career, is it true? Do you still get birthday gifts every year from Tom Cruise?
You know, we get well, see, my sister gets like a lot, normally shoes from him, funny enough, like really cute shoes, which I'm like, I used to be able to wear those, but we're not the same size anymore, my sister and I, but we get a coconut cake from him for Christmas every year.
Cruise in the coconut cake.
Who knew? Yeah.
And shoes for the girls. I mean, I just think that's so funny.
Can I about Tom Cruise for a second, just to brag about that dude? He is one of the nicest guys in Hollywood. When I tore my Achilles, he sent me like this machine. It was an ice thing machine to kind of ice my ankle. It was like the nicest thing. You know what I mean? They just
nicest guy. I know, he remembers everything. It's like he remembers all the dates.
Yeah, that was so cool. That's so nice to hear that he's a gift giver.
He is.
Elle, do you have a favorite co-host or favorite role that you've had in the past? If you had to pick one?
Oh man. Oh, of like who I've worked with?
Yeah.
Ooh, gosh, it's difficult because I feel like I've worked with so many amazing people. It's hard to choose one. I know, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, Angelina was someone I've worked with her twice. So, and she, you know, knew me when I was 14 and then when I was 20, 21. So she's seen me grow up in that way. And I think that movie was like a turning point for, it was a very special, big movie to get. Like I remember getting Maleficent and I'm like, I'm going to be a princess, you know, at 14, that's like every girl's dream. So that changed my life in a lot of ways, that phone call.
Elle, last Monday was the Met Gala. I've loved your looks when you show up there. Give us something on inside the gala, not only your look, but what's it like once you go inside, a favorite memory?
Oh man, my first Met Gala, I was 13 when I got to go. I went with my sister, we went with Valentino. I mean, just that, like, I know, just that, like, in and of itself. I think you're just constantly, like, gazing at everyone. I met Beyonce. Last year, I met Sophie Turner, which was huge for me. I was like, hi! freaking out. I think it's just the people that you get to meet, you know, because everyone's all in this room. So I find myself just staring most of the time at everybody.
Yeah, it really is almost a prom and Halloween at the same time.
Totally, exactly.
I want to get to your new show. We talked about it a little earlier, The Great. The series is not your typical period piece, right? We hear it's pretty spicy. How would you describe it?
It is definitely not your classic period piece. It's a dark comedy, I would say. It's extremely irreverent and witty. And it follows Catherine the Great's rise to power from, you know, young and her learning all of the skills to basically become the leader that she became in history, and how she took down the man, like literally. She is the like feminist icon. She started a entire coup to kill her husband, and it's how she kind of grew into that and became, you know, who she is. But it's told in a very comedic tone, a very specific tone. It's the writer of The Favorite. So if you saw that or are a fan of that movie, it's, you know, in that genre, I would say. And you'll never be bored. It's a complete, there's always, you know, surprises happening. It's very spontaneous, you know, raunchy at times, really fun, flirty, and, you know, but all set in this beautiful period of, well, you know, we are in the classic costumes and the corsets and on those sets that are just so grand and that were all built. We shot in East London, funny, on stages. Like you would never know. We shot on a stage and they completely transformed them to this beautiful world. But I think it's going to be really fun, and it's coming out soon. So I hope, you know, people will watch it during this time and just get a laugh and have an escape.
People are already talking about it, Elle. It's a wild romp. It's so much fun. Tell us about the wardrobe. Did you love it with the corsets and all of that stuff, the bustiers?
I did. I mean, I think it's just like the shapes that it gives you. You're like, whoa, like it's insane. But then, you know, it's for 6 months of wearing a corset like that, it's not so fun. Like it does hurt. And I know like other actresses, and my sister, she went on her TV show, she wears a corset, and how constricting it feels. And you have to kind of learn to breathe differently. It was like, I loved them and they're beautiful, but I was happy to give it back.
I don't like to wear bras in quarantine. That's just between you and me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even think of the corset. Go.
Exactly. We're all like pantless.
On that note, I don't like to wear pants either. We're going there. On that note, Elle, thank you for your time. Best to your family out there. Y'all stay safe and healthy. And The Great starts streaming on Hulu Friday. So be sure to check it out.
Thanks, Elle.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
Elle.
Thanks.